This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of. The 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, 49ers.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Rolling to the left. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
A first down throw for Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Hurts going to run this one. A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Great, set. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left.
On first down, it's Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Eagles.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Great, set. Anyone, huh?
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Room to run at the 35. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get set. Good. Yeah, you.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, 49ers.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
Get set.
On first and 10, Purdy on the move left. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Hurts using the pop pass. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Second and goal at the 49ers 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
20. First down, San Francisco.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Set to go now on first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll work now on second and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Hendrick Bourne, touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, easy,
First
63,
and 10 at
63,
the
back.
36-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Eagles first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A run with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Niners are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, 49ers.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down, and he'll get about 5.
Cooper DeJean on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Now Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked. And the defense is able to get home.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
73. Hey, 73. 73. Delta.
On first down, it's Hurts. It'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Silver, set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Purdy now on second down. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Taken in, and he is out of bounds at the 45. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 12. And a 49er first down.
Throwing again is Purdy. Forced out wide. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. It's a gain of 34.
At the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Purdy now on second down. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
3rd and goal. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Go ahead. 18. Here we go.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Moving left. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
53.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And he will score. Game on. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Good. Check. Anyway, no touch.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Renardo Green. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of it.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown. 49ers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Bigsby to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
19 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Eagles
Let's go.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Tiger swamp. Kyle Yeti.
Now Barkley. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Nick Bosa on the
Now
stop.
on 2nd and long.
Down back at the 31-yard
A
line.
shotgun snap now to Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up
Brings up
a 3rd down.
and 13.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
No touch that. Anyone, huh? Silver, set. No touch.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corners. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, San Francisco.
Outside. 18. Attack. We go, boys.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll go with the sneak, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Williams. And incomplete to open things up.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kamel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Stroud working out of the gun. And this will be incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins taking it in. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and 10. Throwing is Williams. Williams loses the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Noel. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. Let's go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Got a man. It's Barrios complete. The 20. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return.
18. Let's go.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw to the right, taken in by Barrios. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
All right. 18. 19 Texans.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Stroud toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Up the right sideline. DeAndre Swift. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 58 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
To the air, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw once more. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down. Didn't. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
to throw. Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Throwing again here, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Vegas! Yes! Punch squares!
On fourth down, here's Williams. And this is caught. He hits more. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on fourth, they'll work from the 20 on first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears are back within a score. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Texans 14. Bears 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
South.
Here's Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Filthy.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
32, 22, 50.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 17-14.
Texans 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Stroud looking to change the play.
They'll try and run for it with Marks. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th.
They'll try it now with Marks. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans.
Stroud to throw it.
Open man is Collins. He's got it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And got his man. Is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Texans 21. Bears 17. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Looking to throw is Williams. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago! Rome Odunze as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bears 24. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on third down, Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Williams going to look to throw again. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Rome Odunze
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have taken the lead here this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
On the quick.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, second and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Stroud.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
To the air, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
They'll go. Here's Williams. That is caught.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 9.
We got Hornet. Hornet.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 21.
70 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Bears on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Colston Loveland,
A 20-yard touchdown.
and the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down.
Whoa. South.
Now Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Nico Collins.
40 yards.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monunga.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on the big offensive line.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles.
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the gun, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Williams. Oh, Deuce wide open. It's complete.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Roma Dunze.
33 yards.
And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead.
Now the point after try for Santos. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That's the score. Bears 45. Texans 35. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And Stroud now to throw. They'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
To throw, Williams. That's caught left side, Burden.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run here with Monangai. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Kyle Monangai,
37 yards.
And the Bears are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And oh, my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
On the ground, it's Monangai. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
87 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That pass complete to Moore.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore, 27 yards. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
59. Texans 35. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost...
And now here's another interception. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
This is just really...
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
Hurts comes out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Offense to the line fast.
And an Eagle first down.
On first down, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Completed over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Locked down by Jahan Campbell. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
13.
First down, here's Lamar. Passing in the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Henry on second. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down throw for Jackson. He completes it in traffic. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Eagles turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurts on first down. He's got Smith again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
A loss of 7 yards.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Third
Crown left
and
Yanni.
4.
Crown left Yanni. 73. 73.
Third and long for him here. And the defender comes away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
You. Go ahead.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Running once more with Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hopkins on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And dose of the hurry up here.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Buys time, rolling right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay Now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. This makes it up to the 25. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurts now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
73.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
It's complete to Goddard. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
63.
First down throwing for Hurts. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
180.
Hurts throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. There he goes, right sideline. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's Lamar. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Report!
Flying down the middle with Henry. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! 180!
The flag comes out, so this is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. Changing it up here, Jackson. Makes the catch. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like second down and 12 coming up.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Hey, shot! Yo! Come on! 180! Hey, shot! Hey, report! Report.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Oops, knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Hurts setting up to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Play action. Hurts has it. That's cut at the 4. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
21. Ravens 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down, here's Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. This is taken ahead to the 42. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Out of the gun, Henry. We're cobbled together a yard there. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was that bomb.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on 3rd. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
No, we change it.
He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Field King!
Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Great. Check.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Great. Check.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Great, set.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Looking to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
DC ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
26 yards.
And all set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No.
Another run for Henry. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Going with King Henry here. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They run it with King Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up.
Two-point conversion.
Shot. No, we changed it.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And misses. Caught as they hit the end zone for 2. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Go, Zach.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Working quickly here. Hurts now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to number 11, A.J. Brown. A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Great.
No throw. 3rd and long. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Middle.
Lamar back to throw. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's tackled for a short gain.
To Zay Flowers. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, middle. What? Hey, Ozzy.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up and put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd down. Jackson to pass. Drop this one down for Henry. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Jackson to throw it. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, easy, 63, 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Made down the right sideline. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Hurts on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there in this defense.
He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning arrive just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost them 5 yards. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on.